Our Buy Brandon campaign is a way for the Chamber to put some excitement into our residents and our community about how important it is to spend your dollars here in Brandon.
The Buy Brandon campaign is very important for the city of Brandon. Here in South Dakota, most cities rely heavily on sales tax, much more than in other states. Without sales tax, we wouldn't be able to operate. You wouldn't have people plowing your snow. You wouldn't have a police department. You wouldn't have parks or park improvements. So it is essential that people buy in town. The more you buy in town, the more local sales tax comes into our coffers, the more things that we can do to improve your quality of life in Brandon.
Last year's Buy Brandon campaign went excellent. We did really good with the sales tax revenue, which now this year we get to reap the rewards of everyone buying Brandon.
Sales tax revenue was a little over $3.3 million last year. It was an increase over the previous year, and we have continually increased each year. We use that money for park improvements such as the Sunrise Playground surfacing, the transit bus system. Last year we did also buy a new bus. Our original bus was getting aged and old. We also use that for debt service and some equipment for different departments. With the money we bought a plow truck, which helps plow our streets in the winter months, and we also bought a loader.
One of the upsides to closing the pool this summer is we planned on doing a $1.6 million renovation down at the pool to include a new kiddie pool, some play features in the pool, as well as upgrading some equipment, expanding some of the lounge areas.
The Chamber's $5 challenge goes hand in hand with buying Brandon. It's as simple as just making it a priority to spend $5 a week right here in Brandon. By spending $5 extra a week, it does make a huge impact in our community. If you live in Brandon, like myself and my family do, I challenge you to make it a priority to spend your dollars right here in our community.
It's been a little while since they've played. We'll see if that has any impact on their play. Starting with number 0, Caden Lemmer, 6'3" senior guard. Number 1, Jaden Hafes. Number 4, Jordan Eberline. Number 10, Charles Christensen. And number 50, Ben Goldie. That is Lemmer, Hafes, Eberline, Christensen, and Goldie for Rapid City Stevens. And for the Brandon Valley Lynx, who have now won 9 out of their last 10, they'll try to make it 10 out of 11 and head to Rapid City themselves. Number 2, Dawson Johnson. Number 4, Jackson Deckert. Number 22, Aiden Lloyd. Number 32, Peyton Tejan. And number 34, Jackson Hilton. Once again, for Brandon Valley, Johnson, Deckert, Lloyd, Tejan, and Hilton. And we're just a minute from tip. We'd like to first of all thank our anchor sponsors of Avera Medical Group, McGreevy, Sanford Clinic Family Medicine, Service First FCU, Sanford Orthopedics. And our founding sponsors, Alliance Communication, Brandon Lumber Company, Brandon Ace Hardware, Brandon Pharmacy, American Family Insurance, Josh Koob Agency Incorporated, Heartland Funeral Home and Cremation Services, Sunshine Food Stores, and Today's Family Dentistry. National Anthem coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
The Lynx and the Raiders getting set for tip-off here. These two teams did match up against each other once right at the beginning of the year. First game of the season, actually, and the Brandon Valley defeated Rapid City Stevens 76-48, but it's playoff time. You just never know what's going to happen. Good example, SDSU women losing earlier this afternoon as the number 1 seed, the first ever 1 seed to lose their opening round game in Summit League women's basketball tournament history. That's why we play the games. Peyton Tejan and Ben Goldie will get this thing started. Winner moves on to Rapid City. There's a tip won by the Lynx, and away we go. The Lynx are in their home whites, trimmed in red and black, as Rapid City Stevens is in gray, trimmed in black and white. Here is Deckert. Jump shot is off to the right, pulled down by Peyton Tejan. He lays it up. No, it rolls around the rim, no good, and this will be the first possession of the night for the Raiders. Lynx defense has been smothering their opponents during this 9 wins in their last 10 games. And they'll look to do it again. They held Stevens, albeit a long, long time ago, that first game of the year, to just 48 points. So they'll try to continue that defensive prowess here. In the lane, they try to feed it into Goldie, and that one is tipped out of bounds. And the Lynx will have possession once again. There's Deckard bringing it up, still in that starting lineup. Wings it to Lloyd. Lloyd up top for Dawson Johnson, who's had a great last couple of games. Inside to Tejan again, and Peyton Tejan gets the Lynx on the board. Tejan, the team leader in rebounds. He's had several good games in a row as well, along with Jay Juergens off the bench. Both of them have really been attacking the basket. That ball tipped around from Eberlein. Eberlein in the lane, lots of contact. And we will see if it'll be Deckard or Tejan being whistled for the foul, and they will give it to Deckard, his first team foul for either side. And the first free throw is no good from Jordan Eberlein. Second free throw rattles out. Aiden Lloyd yanks it down. Fighting for the rebound with Dawson Johnson. Here comes Deckard again. They want to go inside to Tejan again. He's 1 for 2 today and make it 2 for 3. Peyton Tejan with 4 quick points. Lynx lead at 4-0. Here's Christensen, picks up his dribble. Johnson smothers him. They give it up for Hafes. Swing for Eberlein. They want to go inside to Goldie. This should be an interesting matchup between him and Tejan. Goldie. It looked like he might have traveled with that one, but he pivots around and puts it in. First basket for the Raiders. Tejan again, not this time, picks up his own rebound and cannot connect. Pulled down by Christensen. Raiders looking to tie it up here, and Lloyd is going to be called for the foul. And so number 0, Caden Leamer, will go to the free throw line. Raiders 0 for 2 so far from the stripe. And this one is good. And he's 1 for 2. Raiders 1 for 4 overall from the free throw line. Hilton for 3, got it. Jackson Hilton finishing up his great career here at Brandon Valley. He's got the first 3 for the Lynx. And that one was tipped off Deckard, so no over and back. Give it off. Lemmer inside the lane, puts it in. And it is now 7-5, Brandon Valley. Just about midway through this first quarter. Here's Deckard kicking it out. Aiden Lloyd for 3. No, nice rebound by Dawson Johnson, who lays it in. Few good games back-to-back for Dawson Johnson. Now averaging almost 9 points a game, 3rd on the team. Christian trying to find somebody. Here's a long 3 from Hafes, and it's no good. Tejan yanks it down, and they're going to say Deckard traveled with it. Jay Juergens checks in for the Lynx. Few good minutes for Peyton Tejan, has 4 points, leading all scorers. He's going to bring some pressure. Charles Christensen giving it off to Lemmer. Here is Haves. Here comes the help from Juergens. And they get it out to layup no good underneath the basket for Eberlein. Johnson wants to try and push it here. And he is rejected by Christensen. Here come the Raiders down by 4. Layup no good from Deckard, but good hustle play by Jordan Eberlein, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Second team foul against the Lynx. Eberlein's already missed twice from the stripe. First one is up and good. Lincoln Archambolts coming in for the Raiders. Number 11, Matt Weber, in there as well. First minutes of the night for number 3, Nate Lear, for the Lynx. Second free throw rattles home. So back to a one-possession game here. Just 5 minutes in. Nate Lear's got it. Inside, Dawson Johnson. Johnson gets it to go again. He's been hot from outside, but he can really push it inside as well. Errant pass, taken away by the Lynx, and here comes Hilton, who jams it home with 2 hands. And a timeout. "30-second timeout for Rapid City Stevens. Lynx leading 13-7. Simple math. I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. High school sports have this down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in South Dakota. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. So Rapid City Stevens will have the ball here after the Lynx defense does it again. On the steal, they fed it to Jackson Hilton, who jammed it home with 2 hands, and now the Raiders will try to hurry up the pace here a little bit. The ball tips off of Jackson Hilton, and it will stay with the Raiders. Lloyd going for the steal. Inside, no good from Matthew Weber, but he's going to go to the line. First foul against Dawson Johnson. And he misses. Jackson Deckard back in the game. Second free throw from Weber is too strong. Juergens yanks it down. Lynx going to try to extend their lead here, already up by 6 in the first quarter. Juergens gives it off to Deckard. Juergens, jump shot, just short. Another rebound pulled down by Dawson Johnson. Lots of contact, no call. Ball goes out of bounds after the rejection. Jaden Hafes and Ben Goldie back in the game for Rapid City Stevens. Riley Miller's first minutes of the night. Number 24 in for Brandon Valley. Dawson Johnson for 3. That one is a little strong. Well yanked down by Hafes, who just came back into the game, and back comes Stevens. Nice move by Lemmer down the lane. It is good. And welcome to the game, Riley Miller. .5 points now for Lemmer. who's tied with Jackson Hilton to lead all scorers in this game. Johnson throws it up there and gets it to go. 6 points now for Johnson. And his season has aged like fine wine. He's got better, just like the Lynx have, as the season's gone on, especially in this streak of winning 9 of the last 10. Lynx now lead by 6. They get the rebound. They throw it all the way up to Jackson Hilton, and he is fouled at the basket. There's the second team foul on the Raiders. Both teams struggling from the line. Jackson Hilton, one of the better free throw shooters on the team. 70% this year. He hits a second. So the Lynx now up by 7 as time trickles away in this first quarter. Hafes gets past Lloyd. Shot no good. Riley Miller yanks it down. And the Lynx will try to push. Lloyd. Kick out. Deckard, nice spin move. Lays it up and in. What a play by Jackson Deckard. Second leading scorer on the team. His first basket of the night. Most of this season coming off the bench, but taking advantage of his time as a starter. Errant pass intercepted by Jackson Hilton, but it's taken right back away by the Raiders. 1-on-2, but they'll try to push it. Shot is no good. Shot clock is off for the Lynx. Doubling up Rapid City Stevens now 18-9. Game clock down to 7, down to 6. Deckard with 3, Deckard with 2, Aiden Lloyd, long shot, short. And that is how our first quarter will end. It was a good first quarter for the Lynx as they lead at 18-9. I'd like to thank our platinum sponsors, Sanford Health, Sioux Valley Energy, Alliance Communication, Coca-Cola Bottling, and Midco Communications, and our pride sponsors, Architecture Incorporated, Henkel Electronic Materials LLC, McDonald's, and Michael's Fence. Another reading from the SDHSAA, The Power of You. All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets. Millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees. High school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer, and now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. South Dakota high school sports. They are good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. So the Lynx doubling up Rapid City Stevens 18-9. Dawson Johnson with 6 points. Jackson Hilton with 6 as well. Stevens starts with the ball here, and it's a 3 from Christensen, and it's short. And Nate Lear pulls it down. On the court right now for the Lynx, number 3, Nate Lear. Number 4, Jackson Deckard. Number 22, Aiden Lloyd, who puts up the shot. And it is good from Aiden Lloyd. Also out there, Dawson Johnson and Peyton Tejan. First basket of the night for Aiden Lloyd, Mr. Do-It-All. He's at the top of the charts in points, rebounds, assists. He gets it done on the court, that's for sure. Nice moves by Lemmer, but the shot, well, it's going to fall. He gets the roll. 7 points now for Lemmer. He's got 7 of the team's 11 points. Inside, Peyton Tejan got the roll. So 6 points now for Tejan as the Lynx quickly answer and now lead by 11. Emer Christensen for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Dawson Johnson. Here comes Deckard. Deckard quickly down the lane, what a move! And he lays it in. Jackson Deckard is a creator. Now 4 points for Jackson Deckard. Lynx lead grows to 13. They beat Rapid City Stevens by 28 earlier this season. And this time they're going to call him for a travel. Ben Goldie picking up those feet. Nate Lear heads to the bench for the Lynx. Jackson Hilton back in. So the Lynx original starting five tonight back on the court together. Deckard again, and layup no good, but the rebound comes to Peyton Tejan, and the basket is good. And another timeout for Rapid City Stevens as this lead has ballooned now to 15. How do you define strength? Is it physical or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, to fight harder, and to overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your child can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Lynx by 15. After the timeout from Stevens, as they try to stop the bleeding. Lynx led by 9 at the end of the first quarter. And have outscored Rapid City Stevens 8-2 so far in the second. Eberline. Guarded by Jackson Hilton, gives it off to Christensen. Now they switch. They give it off to Drew Marchant. First minutes for him. He just throws it up there, cannot get it to fall. Another rebound by Dawson Johnson. That's a nice pass to Deckard. Tries to get it over the defender. It's no good, but another offensive rebound for Peyton Tejan. Now with 10 points, Christensen for three. It is no good. He's been cold from three. Inside, they wanted to feed it to Johnson, but it's intercepted, and back the other way we go with Jaden Hafes. Gives it off to Marchant. Now it's back to Hafes, guarded by Lloyd. They go inside. Ben Goldie, guarded by Tejan, and he's rejected by Tejan, but it goes off Tejan's foot. Nate Lear going to come back in after more good minutes from Dawson Johnson. Christensen puts up the jumper, and he finds a way with a man right in his face. First basket of the night for Christensen. Lloyd swings it. Hilton, three. Got it again. Second three of the night for Jackson Hilton. And he's now got 9 points. Hilton struggled from three so far this season, under 30%. He's 2 for 2 tonight. In the lane, rejected by Peyton Tejan. Here come the Lynx. Hilton's got it. And he lays it in with the right hand. Hilton now in double figures with 11. And he averages 12 a game. Lemmer off to Haves. Christensen for Eberline. Now Lemmer with it, guarded by Nate Lear. Try to go inside to Eberline, but he stepped out of bounds. And the Lynx will have it again. Lynx now up 20. As Jay Juergens and Riley Miller come in for Brandon Valley, Peyton Tejan and Nate Lear come out. So the basket is definitely bouncing. The basketball is definitely bouncing in the Lynx way so far. Had a pretty dominant first quarter, up 18-9. But have taken full control in this second quarter. Jay Juergens' first basket. As he finished off the regular season with a double-digit effort. Ball was loose. Fight for the ball from Riley Miller. Jackson Hilton's three this time is short. That was a long three. So Hafes, lots of contact, does not get the call, but he gets his own rebound. Shot is no good. And Aiden Lloyd picks it up. Back come the Lynx. Riley Miller with it, throws it up there, hits the side of the backboard. Nice hustle play by Nate Lear to knock that ball out of bounds so the Lynx defense can get set. Jackson Deckert and Dawson Johnson will come into the game now. As Hilton and Lloyd will take a break. Well, since that loss to Roosevelt, the Lynx defense has not only been strong, but they have been winning their games by a pretty wide margin as the shot is no good from Lemmer. Since their loss to Roosevelt, they've won by 26, 21, and 32. And they look so far to be pretty well on their way to that, leading by 22 in this matchup. Riley Miller three, no. But Deckert gets the rebound, puts it up, gets it a go. Jackson Deckert, shortest kid on the team, but he's been getting it done. He's got 3 shots in the paint. All 3 have gone in. Up to 6 points. Lemmer, nice moves against Dawson Johnson. Beautiful play by Caden Lemmer. He's got 9 of the team's 15 points in this first half. Just a minute and a half to go in this one. Lynx in full control, up 22. They're trying to make it more. They go inside to Juergens. He gets it knocked away. Riley Miller's three is no good, but it is a offensive rebound. And Nate Lear gets on the scoreboard as well. Rapid City Stevens wanted an over-the-back call, and I can't say I blame him for wanting one. Inside jump shot deflected by Lear. Lynx have it again, under a minute to go in the half. Here is Johnson. Some razzle-dazzle, now they'll start again. Riley Miller gets it to Deckert. Good ball movement by the Lynx, and Jay Juergens has got another. Lynx lead has now grown to 26 points in this first half, and they are over 40 in the first half alone. And that one was rejected by Juergens. 8 seconds, Deckert gets another one. Everything going the Lynx way so far, except that blocking foul. First foul on Nate Lear, and with 0.2 seconds, our half will end at the charity stripe. Lemmer's first free throw is good. Second free throw good as well. So Lemmer has 11 of the team's 17 points. The only bright spot for Rapid City Stevens as the Lynx head into halftime, leading 43-17. Before we take our short break, read one more flyer from the South Dakota High School Activities Association. Lost and found. There are no words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care, the sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports, it's so much more than a game. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. We'll take a short break. Second half coming up. Links. All right, welcome back. Lynx leading 43-17 over the Rapid City Stevens Raiders. The Lynx will look to move on to Rapid City and after this round of 16 as they lead by 26. The Brandon Valley Lynx girls won yesterday 62-49 against Roosevelt High School. A couple of other scores here. A few finals. O'Gorman defeated Pierre today 71-41. These are all boys' scores. Harrisburg defeated Spearfish 68-42. Sioux Falls, Washington defeated Brookings 67-38. And one more final. We have Aberdeen Central 57, Rapid City Central 52. Starting here in about 25 minutes, Mitchell will take on Watertown, so that should be interesting matchup. Sioux Falls Roosevelt at the end of the first half leads Sioux Falls Lincoln 25-23, and Yankton is currently leading Douglas 36-22. So our second half's about to begin. Only bright spot so far for Rapid City Stevens has been number 0, Caden Lemmer, who has 11 of the team's 17 points. Lynx have really shared the wealth so far. Peyton Tejan has 10 points. Jackson Hilton with 11. Jackson Deckert with 8. Dawson Johnson with 6. Jay Jerkins with 2, and Nate Lear and Aiden Lloyd have a basket apiece. Lynx looking to cap off their home schedule here. They played well at home once again. Winners of 9 of their last 10, and it looks like it's going to stay that way in the win column for the Lynx. Of 26, the only question is how long will the starters stay in for this one? Lynx with their original 5 out there with Deckert, Hilton, Johnson, Tejan, and Lloyd. Kick it out to Aiden Lloyd. Lloyd slipped and fell. Got rejected at the basket. And here comes Stevens, trying desperately to get something going. The Lynx defense has certainly stepped up again. And we've got another turnover here. Jackson Hilton's got it. Get it out to Lloyd, and they'll reset. Deckert in the lane again, puts it up and in with the left hand. So Jackson Deckert is now in double figures. Third Lynx in double figures tonight, along with Tejan and Hilton. And a steal, and laid up and in by Jackson Hilton. A couple of students disappointed. They wanted to see another dunk from Hilton. They won't get one there. Inside the lane, shot no good. Good defense by the Lynx. Offensive rebound, and a 3 is good by Jaden Hafes. First 3 of the night for Rapid City Stevens. Nice play right on the baseline. That is a tough angle, and it is good. Jackson Hilton taking advantage of his last home game here. He's now up to 15 points. The Lynx leader in points per game is the Lynx leading scorer so far this evening, as the Lynx lead grows now to 29. Zebra line, another steal for the Lynx. Another turnover by Stevens. Nice behind the back pass. Dawson Johnson gets it to go. What a pass behind the back from Jackson Deckert. Much like Johnson, he's gotten better as the year has gone. Jump shot rejected, but there was some contact. And Hilton is the guilty party, his first. First free throw by Lemmer is up and good. Juergens and Lear come into the game. Second free throw good as well for Lemmer. He's got 13. And a steal. Lloyd was trying to feed it to Lear, but it's taken away by Eberlein. Christensen for three, finally gets one to go. He'd missed four before that, and it's now back to 26-point deficit for the Raiders. Juergens three, short. And back comes Stevens. Lemmer traveled. Number 2, Lincoln Archambault back in for the Raiders. Lloyd with it. Swung across for Deckert. Almost lost it and gets back control. For a screen, triple team comes. Give it off to Lloyd. Deckert, three. In and out, no good. Nice rebound by Jay Juergens. Lynx have been very good on the offensive glass tonight. And Eberlein just throws it off the foot of Juergens. Ball will go to the Raiders underneath the basket. Riley Miller in for Aiden Lloyd, who's had a good night tonight. Almost everybody has a good night when you're up by 28 points in the third quarter. Here comes Deckert, gives it to Johnson. Nice cross-court pass. Juergens, nice move, puts it in with the left hand. 8 points now for Jay Juergens. There's a shot, and it is good again by Lemmer. Lemmer now with 15 of the 27 for Stevens. And we're going to have a foul. First foul for Matt Weber. Jackson Hilton comes into the game. First minutes of the night for number 25, Easton Ogle, for the Raiders. Johnson inbounds it. Juergens, he was in the air and could not quite get the oomph on that one. Lynx up by 28. Lemmer. Good ball movement by the Raiders here. Lemmer's got it again, guarded by Riley Miller. Spins around, jump shot, and he gets the roll. So Caden Lemmer, number 0, with 17. He's not going down without a fight. Miller. Gives it off to Nate Lear. Juergens, well short. Nice rebound by Jackson Hilton. Johnson wasn't looking. Now he's got it. Three is no good. And here comes Ogle. Try and take it coast to coast. No, he's going to kick it out. On the lane, layup no good by Ogle. Lear gives it off for Hilton. They go inside. Juergens again with the right hand. It is good. And Jay Juergens now in double figures. 10 points for Tejan, 10 points for Juergens. Good night in the paint for the Lynx again. Lemur, 3. It's a wild shot, and it missed. But the breakaway pass is picked off by Arsham Bolt, and it goes out of bounds. Aiden Lloyd comes in for Dawson Johnson. In for the Lynx now, Lear, Hilton, Juergens, Lloyd, and Miller. Jackson Hilton giving it off to Nate Lear. Here's Lloyd. And that one is taken away by the Raiders. Here's Hafes. It's up the jumper. Can't get the roll. Lear pulls down the rebound. One minute to go in this third quarter. Miller thought about the three, gives it off for Lloyd now. Lloyd in the lane, wild shot, lots of contact, no good. Ben Goldie yanks down the rebound. Nice feed, and we're going to have a foul against Juergens. And number 25, Easton Ogle, heads to the free throw line. And the first free throw is good. Number 5, Carter Van Heel, in for the Lynx. Second free throw is good by Ogle. First time he's been on the floor tonight. Now it's Aiden Lloyd bringing the ball up. It's it off to Hilton. Miller gives it right back to him, and now Van Heel's got it. Want to go inside to Juergens. Ball movement, Aiden Lloyd for 3, got it. 5 points for Aiden Lloyd. His first 3. He got a steal. Van Heel got rejected as he let go of that shot. And our third quarter is over with the Lynx leading 60-31. A simple fear. It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 30,000 high school student athletes in South Dakota have one last request. Please set an example. Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about South Dakota high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. And Lynx TV, of course, would like to thank our sponsors, the anchor sponsors of Era Medical Group McGravy, Sanford Clinic Family Medicine, Service First FCU, and Sanford Orthopedics. Our founding sponsors, Alliance Communication, Brandon Lumber Company, Brandon Ace Hardware, Brandon Pharmacy, American Family Insurance, Josh Koob Agency Incorporated, Heartland Funeral Home and Cremation Services, Sunshine Food Store, and today's Family Dentistry. So fourth quarter underway. In for the Lynx, Jackson Deckert, Aiden Lloyd, Peyton Tejan. As Goldie is in the lane, can't get it to go. Dawson Johnson and Jackson Hilton out there for Brandon Valley. Shot no good, and we have a foul. And that is Tejan's first foul of the evening. And Jordan Eberline's first free throw is no good. I'd like to thank our platinum sponsors, Sanford Health, Sioux Valley Energy, Alliance Communication, Coca-Cola Bottling, and Midco Communications, as well as our Pride sponsors, Architecture Incorporated, Henkel Electronic Materials LLC, McDonald's, and Michael's Fence. Jordan Eberline goes 0 for 2 from the stripe. Lynx still lead by 29. Johnson gives it off to Lloyd. Tejan waiting to give him a screen. And nice play by Jackson Hilton as he lays it in with two hands, and he is fouled. Big way for Hilton to end his career here at home as a Lynx, now up to 18 points. And he had a thunderous dunk in the first half. Lynx now up by 32. And nice feed inside as Goldie connects. 4 points for him. Tejan a three, and he got it. I'd be hard-pressed to think that that wasn't Tejan's first three of the season. 13 for Tejan. There's a long three, no good. Off the hand of Hafes. Tejan, no good on that one. Ball tipped around, and it'll stay with the Lynx as it was off Hafes. And the Lynx starting five will come out of the game now to a good round of applause as they will live to fight another day, as they're going to follow Stevens right home and head for Rapid City for the rest of the state tournament. Lear for three. Yes, sir! So now into the game for the Lynx. Number 3, Nate Lear. Number 5, Carter Van Heel. Number 24, Riley Miller. Number 44, Jay Juergens. And number 52, Wes DeWitt. Lemmer got another one. 19 points for Lemmer. He now leads all scorers. Here's DeWitt. Van Heel. To Juergens. Swung across, Lear again, and he got it again. 6 quick points for Nate Lear. Lemmer, no good. Lear pulls it down. 5 minutes to go in this matchup. Lynx will improve to 15-6 on the season. Van Heel in the lane, lots of contact. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with the Lynx. Miller throws it in for Juergens. Van Heel for three. Just misses. Nice hustle play by Wes DeWitt. But we will have a foul against Brandon Valley. Now in for the Lynx, number 42, Sam Skolton. Ethan Phelps with it for Stevens. Throws it up there. Cannot get the bounce. Miller yanks it down. Here is a three, well off the mark from Skolton. Jay Juergens yanks down the rebound. He puts it up, and he gets it to go. 12 points now for Juergens. Lemmer. There's a three from Christensen, no good. Juergens pulls down the rebound, gets it to DeWitt. Now quickly to Skolten. Riley Miller from downtown. He's got one. First basket of the night for Riley Miller. Lemmer in the lane. He's going to be fouled by Jay Juergens. Free throw is good. Now Jay Juergens and Riley Miller exit. Max Van Westen, number 10. And number 12, Matt Brown, in as the second free throw is good. We'll have a night. Caden Lemmer, 21 points. He'll exit. Gets a hug from head coach Chris Stovner. Van Heel has his pocket picked by Ogle. And he will be fouled by Lear. Trying to go inside, and that pass was picked off by Skolten. Van Heel. DeWitt giving it off. Here's Matt Brown. Van Westen. That is Skolten looking for options here. Is that one off to Van Westen? DeWitt, three. Off the mark, no good. Here comes Ogle. In the lane, nice layup. It is good. 4 points now for Ogle, and now we've got a turnover. Ogle's got it again. Layup, no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line. And the first free throw is good, and now in for the Lynx number 40, Mason Paget, as Van Heel will come out. And this one is no good. DeWitt pulls down the rebound. Van Westen pushing it. That is Paget for Brown. Inside, layup is good by Sam Skolten. Lynx trying to get to 80 here. I believe that would be the first time this year that they have done that. Three is good from Matthew Weber. And they did score 80 once, and it was the second game of the year against Spearfish. We got a whistle. There's Van Westen. Gives it off to Skolten. Brown, DeWitt, three. Yes, sir! Big thunderous round of applause as Wes DeWitt from downtown. And the Lynx are over the 80-point mark. There's a three, and it is good again from Matthew Weber. Become a bit of a sharpshooter in the last couple of minutes. Lynx up 82-46. Here's Brown. Van Westen. There's DeWitt. Brown for three. In and out. And layup is good again. And again, it's Weber. Well, Ken and I are obviously not going to Rapid City, but if you want to watch the rest of the state tournament games, which I believe start on Thursday, you can do so on South Dakota Public Broadcasting. I'd like to thank our sponsors once again. Been another successful year of Lynx TV. Under a minute to go. And we will be back for football season next year. And Weston, kick out. Brown, can he get this one? No, it's short. Lynx will make it 10 out of their last 11, playing the best ball that they have all year as they get set to repeat. Layup is good, shot clock is off. As Joe Colbeck is also in this game. He had not played his last several games. Crowd on its feet. They know how special this team can be as the Lynx will try to win one more state championship for coaches Deckard and Garrow as the clock has run out. The final score, the Brandon Valley Lynx 82, the Rapid City Stevens Raiders 50. The Lynx will move on to Rapid City. Opponent TBD, but the Lynx are just 3 wins away from being state champions once again. Once again, your final score, the Lynx 82-50 win as they move on to state in Rapid City. For Lynx TV, I'm Kyle Roki. Good night.
Our Buy Brandon campaign is a way for the chamber to put some excitement into our residents and our community about how important it is to spend your dollars here in Brandon.
The Buy Brandon campaign is very important for the city of Brandon. Here in South Dakota, most cities rely heavily on sales tax, much more than in other states. Without sales tax, we wouldn't be able to operate. You wouldn't have people plowing your snow. You wouldn't have a police department. You wouldn't have parks or park improvements. So it is essential that people buy in town. The more you buy in town, the more local sales tax comes into our coffers, the more things that we can do to improve your quality of life in Brandon.
Last year's Buy Brandon campaign went excellent. We did really good with the sales tax revenue, which now this year we get to reap the rewards of everyone buying Brandon.
Sales tax revenue was a little over $3.3 million last year. It was an increase over the previous year, and we have continually increased each year. We use that money for park improvements such as the Sunrise Playground surfacing, the transit bus system. Last year we did also buy a new bus. Our original bus was getting aged and old. We also use that for debt service and some equipment for different departments. With the money we bought a plow truck, which helps plow our streets in the winter months, and we also bought a loader.
One of the upsides to closing the pool this summer is we planned on doing a